So welcome to this next segment. What happens to start off a Tupperware party? We always will arrive 30 minutes prior to the hour we fixed our Tupperware party. There's a few things I need to get ready before people start coming to the party. First of all, I want to prepare all my ingredients, and it's exactly like Chef Ramsay, that he's ready to give a cooking show. There is no time during a Tupperware party to start peeling a carrot or to start even opening up a can. They will practice to open up a can, but with an empty can, because otherwise more time is wasted during the party, more the people will be tired, the less opportunity I have to date Tupperware parties. So while I'm setting up all the ingredients that the hostess has already pre-measured for me and everything, I ask her to get name tags ready with the name of the people she's expecting and to highlight with a star who she feels that I could date tonight at her Tupperware party. And I will guide her. I will tell her, generally there's 4 datings at every party. There's a dating that because she's your best friend, she absolutely wants you to have the hostess gift, so she'll date a party. You have the Tupperholics, those that want to just show off their pantries, their refrigerators, their freezers, because they're so proud out loud to have all this Tupperware. Your Tupperware virgin, the one that has never been to a Tupperware party, she's most likely to date a Tupperware party for you. And obviously just fell in love with the Opportunity Kit, which are the 14 products for only $110, falls in love with the hostess gift, and the only way to have that is by hosting a Tupperware party. I coach my hostess that before I start the party, I'm going to ask her to introduce me to all her friends and share with me why she invited them to come to her Tupperware party. And then I'm going to ask her why she chose these 4 people as a future Tupperware hostess with the stars that she put there. So she gets mentally ready to make a beautiful presentation when we start the Tupperware party. Now, as the customers start arriving, I make sure I bond with them right from the beginning. I want to ask questions like, hi, my name is Maria. I see your name is Nadia. Nadia, have you ever been to a Tupperware party before? Do you have children? And if she says yes, how old are they? I ask her if she has a favorite piece of Tupperware, because if she says she has a favorite piece of Tupperware and it's Fridge Smart, it's obvious during the Tupperware party she'll be the one presenting the Fridge Smart container here. I'm going to ask questions where they work, how long they've been working there. So this helps me to create a bond right from the beginning prior to starting the Tupperware party. And I do this as long as there's guests coming in. It's no later than 7. If my party's dated for 7, then at 7 o'clock, whether everyone has arrived or not, I begin. And I tell them there's still more people to come, but let's begin with those that are here. And people appreciate that very much when we start on time. So I start by first thanking my hostess for being so generous in inviting me at her party, but most important, inviting all her friends. And I make sure that together we give a big, big thank you to our hostess for being so generous to us. Then I make sure I thank everybody that's there. I want to thank you for taking time this evening to come and encourage and support, because without you there's just no Tupperware party, and I know a lot of you have already busy schedule and you still made it here. Thank you very much for coming. And I would like for my hostess Melanie to, please Melanie, introduce everyone for me here officially why you invited them. And a few of you, you'll notice you have stars on your name badges. That's because Melanie sees you as a future Tupperware host, and she'll let you know why. So go ahead, Melanie, love, please do your presentations. So what's happening here with this warm welcome, this warm intro, where everybody's just bonding, everybody's just getting comfortable with one another, and it makes the whole Tupperware party so much easier. Now don't forget the key here. The key is explaining maximum 15 products in 20 minutes. But before I begin to explain my products, once she's done all her presentation, I will give them my objectives of the evening. I have basically 3 objectives this evening. I know that a lot of you are here just because it's Melanie. We love her dearly, and I understand why now that I've gotten to know you a little bit better, Melanie. But my main objective is that tomorrow when you go back to work and you're going to talk about tonight, you're going to say something like this. You know, last night I went to a Tupperware party, and I went just because it's Melanie. She's such a wonderful friend, and I couldn't tell her no, but I actually enjoyed it. And if ever there's another Tupperware party, I will go. You should try one of those parties. That's my objective number 1. My objective number 2 is to help you save time, help you save money, and eat healthier. When I spoke to you prior to the Tupperware party, all of you talked to me about how busy your schedules are, how important it is for you to eat more fruits and vegetables. That's my goal, save time, money, and have a healthier lifestyle. And my last objective this evening is that Melanie achieves her goal. Her goal is to sell over $600 of Tupperware and date 2 new parties. This will entitle her not only to this fabulous 14-piece starter kit opportunity, it will entitle her to her picnic set, whatever hostess gift is running at that time. And if I do my job right, then that shouldn't be a problem. So let's begin. So people always say to me, so Maria, where do we begin with Tupperware? Obviously, for me, it's always the fabulous Fridge Smarts. Now, every time I'm going to explain a product, to stay within the 20 minutes of demonstration time, I focus on 3 characteristics I'm going to give my product. I know I could give 6, 7, 8, but then it's called overkill, and I'm going to lose my customers. So 3 characteristics of my products, 3 visuals of what my vegetables or fruits look like when they're not in here. Examples of what it looks like when it's in here. And then my close is always with either a message on becoming a Tupperware host, either a message on come and visit a showroom, or a message on recruiting. So here goes, I'm going to give you an example. So this is the #1 product worldwide that is always recommended. If you're going to put 1 piece of Tupperware in your home, it's got to be a Fridge Smart. But 3 basic things. First of all, you have printed right on the product which vegetables go together, and you have the vents here that when you keep 1 vent open, you're going to put these type of vegetables. When you keep 2 vents open, it's these type of vegetables. And when you close the 2 vents, which kind of vegetables we put inside. The beauty of my Fridge Smart is that's totally transparent, so I can see by opening my fridge where my broccoli is, where's my celery. Now, people that don't have Fridge Smarts in the refrigerator, you know what it looks like. This might be you or some of your friends. You could go and take the celery, and it's already all going like this. You go pick up a cucumber, and your 2 fingers go right through it. Or, you're looking for some salad, find the salad, and finally you got to just throw away 2-3 layers of salad before you get to that fresh, crisp salad. Thanks to Fridge Smart, that will no longer happen. And I have here a beautiful refrigerator test that Melanie prepared for us. And you're going to notice the difference between, example, a mushroom in Fridge Smart versus a mushroom just left there when we've pulled out 1 or 2, what it looks like. People say, fruits too, Maria? Absolutely. Here's half a pear that we left just there, in the drawer of the refrigerator versus half a pear, what it looks like if it was in Tupperware. So you can actually see how the refrigerator dehydrates our fruits and vegetables. And I love items like mushrooms, strawberries, anything that's 80% water, because it's just so impressive to see the difference between the 2. So here I give the Fridge Smart demonstration showing them exactly fruits and vegetables in my Tupperware versus outside. And then my close would be something like this. So when you host a Tupperware party, we have a beautiful set retailed at $100 and some. And one of the privileges as a Tupperware hostess is that you're able to get the set, are you ready, for 50% rebate or discount. So when I come and see you later on this evening to date a Tupperware party, and you're one of those that say, oh, I want some Fridge Smarts, host a Tupperware party, because we do need 2 datings. So you'll notice that throughout the 20 minutes where I'm going to demonstrate maximum 15 products, including my recipes, every product has a message either for dating a party, or I could have said, and when you come and visit our showroom, we have a model refrigerator where you get to see exactly what your fridge can look like one day. For example, I want to give a recruiting message. I'm going to say something like this. When you host a party, you're entitled to this 14-piece kit set, which is also your starter kit when you become a Tupperware consultant, if you would choose to host Tupperware parties. So as soon as this happens, you know that your party is rolling, and within 20 minutes, you'll get those 15 products and recipes demonstrated and out and move on to the next step. Right after Fridge Smart, I do exactly the same thing with product number 2, which are the freezer containers. Don't forget, we have videos demonstrating each product, 3 characteristics, 3 visuals with without the freezer containers, 3 visuals with. So example, without, you know, how many of you have frozen vegetables, and when you go get them, you have to kind of knock on the side of your door to be able to loosen them up? Finished. This never happens again thanks to these freezer containers. Or you've bought ground beef and you're not quite sure if it's ground pork or beef because the color's all changed on you. This will never happen again with your freezer containers. Then I go into my hidden serves, explaining to them, again, 3 characteristics, etc. When I talk about my freezer containers here, I share with them that when they host a Tupperware party, they can get at 50%. When I talk about this, I share with them it's part of when you're a new consultant in your first 13 weeks, you can get a lot of these products for free. And then at this point, I'm going to show a picture on my freezer containers, create the visual. And when I talk about the modulars, again, a visual, I'm going to say there, how many of you have bought brown sugar? It goes hard on you. You know, in today's day and age, we have something new called Tupperware Modular Mates. You put it in here and it always stays soft. You never need a piece of bread or a piece of apple. And then, again, I will show them what a typical pantry looks like in one of my customers' home. And always one of the 3 messages on recruiting, dating, or inviting them to our fabulous showroom. Once my 4 systems are explained quite rapidly, because it's just to go over them, I go right into my recipe. Today, we will be cooking Parmesan chicken with risotto and Italian broccoli. So I would like to start off with the rice. In the beginning of this party, prior to me starting, I chose a sous chef, somebody who's going to be my gopher to the microwave and back and washing my dishes and bringing them back as I deliver the demonstration. Now here I put in some rice and I added some oil. I won't explain the recipe because we have the videos on how to demonstrate the recipes. I just want to show you how rapidly we go through a Tupperware party. And this is where I say, you know, whoever is helping me, so we're going to use Jeanette. Jeanette, please, put this in the microwave for 3 minutes. I want to roast the rice, and then we're going to add the water, because this allows our rice never to go all gooey on us. So as she goes and put this in the microwave, I continue by presenting the Parmesan chicken. My can is already open, my tomatoes are already in here, my salt is already in here, my Italian Tupperware spices are already in here. I explained the Rapido Chef, always 3 characteristics, 3 visuals if I don't have it, you know, giving them the example of cutting with a knife. But in the meantime that I'm doing this, I have the empty can that has been already washed, circulating and asking them to open the other side of it. So they actually get to use the product, but we're kind of doing a 2-on-1. Don't forget, our customers have been up since 5 a.m. this morning, for the most part. For the most part of our Tupperware customer clientele, they're young moms. They're tired. You know, it's about now, between the introduction of the Tupperware party and just about where I am in my Tupperware party, it's about 7:30. If the party goes over 8 o'clock, we will lose them. They are too tired to say, yes, I'm going to host a Tupperware party, or even too tired to purchase the order they actually wanted to purchase. They're just too tired. They probably end up saying, oh, tomorrow I'll call you back and give you an order. And you know what happens the day after. So be very quick, be very able to do 2 things at the same time. So here I'm grinding up my tomatoes to demonstrate this. I'm explaining as I'm going along that I can also wash herbs. I can also spin dry 1 or 2 portions of salad. I can whip things together. I put that in the second part of my Tupperware here. And then I'm going to use this one for the garlic. Yes, I could have done it in here or here, but the more I demonstrate products, the more I sell. And I'm going to tell them next time we see each other, you're going to see me do my nut pesto inside. In here, I'm going to do my onion. Yes, I could have done it in here, but by demonstrating this one, then I can say things like this. Next time, I'm going to do you my spinach dip. This is all stuff that people usually buy, but thanks to these 3 accessories, I call them 3 extra pairs of hands in my kitchen. I can wrap up a meal in less than 30 minutes, 10 minutes, and 20 minutes cooking, 30 minutes, we're sitting down and we're eating. I pour that in, and then I use my breadcrumbs in here, throw in my raw chicken, and shake, 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 and they love it because they're not dirtying their fingers. I said nobody has these huge balls at the end of their fingers. I throw it into tomato sauce. When the rice comes out, I add my 2 cups of water to my 1 cup of rice. Put this right over so they see the stack cooking effect. put in the microwave, and it's going to take roughly about 20 minutes. That's the time I have left to not only close off my party, but do what I'm going to be doing in the next part of this video. But basically, what I wanted to demonstrate here to you is how quick we whisk through a Tupperware party. Because I always say, let's not underestimate the intelligence of our customers. They know what it's about. And obviously, I always say a meal like this wouldn't be complete with some greens. So here I have ready for you some broccoli, which I will mix with olive oil and some balsamic vinegar. Yum, yum. And when they get this one, they get to taste it right away. After that, I go right into the close of the party. I close it off with the catalog, which you'll see in the next video. But basically, what I want to share with you, you can see how simple it is to explain 15 products in less than 20 minutes in the first part of your Tupperware party. So I'll see you in the next video, and enjoy hosting Tupperware party. Because remember, this is where the money's at.